this is my review of One Punch Man. Okay, so I've been hyping them up for a bit, and it's finally time to talk about the Monster Association. So during this episode, all of the cities are simultaneously attacked by monsters from the Monster Association, who I've been hyping up and are actually a major bad guy for most of the series. So, well, major bad guys plural, but they all function as one entity and are designed to be the antithesis of the Hero Association, as they're all ranked by threat levels and are all ranked by how many heroes they can kill and that kind of thing. So they've been recruiting monsters and attack all the cities simultaneously, and 90% of the heroes are overwhelmed, except for the Blizzard group, who are able to easily handle one of the monsters on their own. But the whole problem with this is that during the invasion of the Monster Association, pretty much all the heroes are previously disposed and are unable to fight. And since Metal Bat is busy with Garrow and is unable to fight Elder Centipede, Metal Knight comes in and handles it for him. And while the Monster Association does retreat, bringing Elder Centipede with them, Metal Knight is able to pursue after them with suction cups. Meanwhile, the fight between Metal Bat and Garrow goes about as expected. Neither one is able to fight to a standstill, and even though he gets knocked down several times, Metal Bat just keeps getting back up and coming back at him, but Garrow is able to deflect all of Metal Bat's attacks. So eventually, Metal Bat's little sister shows up and breaks the fight up, and Garrow just kind of leaves. But somebody from the Monsters Association, Phoenix Man, actually tries to recruit him to become a monster in the Monster Association, and fails because Garrow isn't really interested in being part of the Monster Association. Although, something interesting about that I'll get into in a minute is actually brought up in the episode that might hint to his eventual transformation into a monster. I don't know. But the thing about this is that he's not really concerned about being an actual monster. He just wants to become somebody that nobody else can beat. And that's pretty much his entire motivation and entire philosophy. But yeah, the Monster Association has completely overwhelmed every single hero in the city and is unable to actually do anything about it. But while that's happening, Saitama is participating in a martial arts tournament to try and learn about martial arts. And we actually learn a bit more about the martial arts bracket, and some of the faces in the martial arts bracket might look familiar to some people because they are actually some heroes in the mix who left and came back to the martial arts tournament. So they're placed in a reverse seed bracket, which means that they have to fight a stronger hero to prove that they're stronger, and have to fight a stronger contender in order to prove that they aren't as inferior as people think. And Saitama, through all of this, is just watching and trying to learn, and eventually just takes down the guy with a single slap, which is kind of hilarious. And Genos is there just applauding. But there's only one real fighter I want to bring up, which is Seiryu, who is, according to the thing, is supposed to be a major character, and for the rest of the Super Fight arc he is, because he's constantly showing up, and he hasn't been in the Super Fight tournament for years, and he suddenly just comes back. So he's a fan favorite, and people missed him. And he's finally back to show his worth. But he reveals that the main reason he came back was because he was also trying to fight Garrow, who had appeared the year before, and wants to see if he'll appear again. And I have a feeling Garrow eventually will, once he finds out that certain heroes are in this Super Fight tournament arc. And he probably will find a way to sneak into the tournament fight arc and just try and fight. But we'll see how that goes. But I'm interested to see how the heroes are going to handle the Monster Association, because they're all over the place. There's just monsters everywhere, and a lot of them are matched up with heroes that are designed to fight a certain way, but their fighting style is completely ineffective against the monsters that were chosen to fight them. So it's definitely interesting to see that the Monster Association has indeed been keeping tabs on heroes and seeing just exactly how they can fight and what they can do. And also there's a fight between Bang and this martial arts guy, this martial arts monster, whom Bang easily defeats, but then realizes that he should really find Garo before he winds up like a monster. So that probably implies that Garo is going to become a monster by the end of his arc, and I have no idea if that's true or not because I haven't really read the manga up until that point yet. But that's interesting. That's some foreshadowing there. So maybe he'll turn into a monster. He might not. We don't know. But that's mainly it. So the tournament fight arc is going on at the same time as the Monster Association invasion. And it seems like Saitama is going to be indisposed as well as Genos because he was in the audience. But it seems that they're going to be indisposed for the time being, which is ironic because they're indisposed at the time when the cities need them most. So it's going to be interesting to see how they figure that out and realize that they probably done goofed. But if you guys have seen this episode of One Punch Man, what did you guys think? Let's get a discussion going in the comment section down below or over on my Discord server, link in the description. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. And also, check out my Facebook and my Twitter in the description below because I post updates over there, and that's the best way to keep up with what's going on with the channel. So definitely go give those a like and follow and all that. And also, check out my Patreon because I like making video for you guys, and a Patreon is the best way to do that. It's only a couple bucks a month, and I really appreciate it, so definitely go check that out and maybe help me make videos for you guys. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace! There we go. I got sidetracked. I went the wrong way. Oh, you mean the one right next to me? Oh, transform engine's ready. Okay, cool. Alright.